a new remote work vlog, this time coming to you from a hotel room in San Francisco. I got in last night, fairly late-ish. Well, it was like 8:30 I think by the time I got back to my hotel, so I pretty much just chilled out, settled in for a bit and went to bed. This morning I'm working mostly from this hotel room, which is not super exciting. I have a lot of meetings today that I need to make sure I have like an internet connection and a quiet room for, and they're kind of spread out throughout the day. So yeah, that meant no cafe working or whatever this morning, but I think after my meeting finishes at 2 today, I'm gonna head to the Webflow offices, which will be fun to see, just for a couple of hours to finish off the rest of the day, just so I'm getting a bit of a change of scenery. I'm here just because I like to add on an extra week in the States after or before a company retreat, because I'm already coming over anyway for a week, so why not stay an extra one and, you know, have some more travel. And I have some new friends, most of whom I've not even met in person yet, we're just like friends online, who are in San Francisco that I'm looking forward to meeting up with. So it's going to be 4 days of seeing people and getting my work done in a new place. Getting out of the hotel this afternoon, I'm going to the Webflow offices, but I don't know quite where they are inside this building, so I'm on a little bit of a hunt. I'm assuming there'll be an elevator. There's an elevator. I just couldn't like even go out and find a cafe this morning because I had only like an hour between meetings, and yeah, like I said, wanted to make sure I was in relative quiet. So I'm excited to get out of the house now. I've already done pretty much most of my work day, but there's still a lot that I want to do, so might as well go from here. Afternoon working from Webflow, good to get out of the hotel and be around some other people, you know, people in tech. A bunch of really good people who work there. So thank you Webflow if you're watching. Pretty sure you will be having me. You have a cool office. I like your neon sign. I just took an Uber back to my hotel, but I'm actually gonna go find food before I head up to my room. I don't even know if you can hear me over this wind. I'm craving a burger, so that's what's gonna happen. I'm starving because today so far I've eaten a bagel, I've eaten an ice cream sandwich at the Webflow office, so yes, dinner is necessary. It's Valentine's Day today, and normally Mark and I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day anyway. I say don't, not really, I mean we definitely don't, but yeah, it does feel weird when everyone's like planning dinners with their dates, and I'm like, I'm gonna go have a burger by myself. Got my burger. It was so cold out there too, so the burger's probably slightly cold now. Maybe a little bit warm still. I could have eaten it there, but I wanted to go back to my room and watch White Collar while I ate. Good morning from San Francisco. I totally crashed last night. I think I went to bed about 7:30. Just watched some White Collar and went to sleep really early because I don't know why, but I was really tired. Anyway, Wednesday morning now, wait, Thursday morning now, and I found this little place that I went to yesterday and grabbed a bagel with egg and cheese for breakfast. It was delicious, and so that is what I'm doing again. I think I'm going to probably do it every single morning that I'm here because it was that good and it was really cheap and really fresh. Then I'm heading to the Patreon offices to meet up with Jarvis and Mayuko and work from there, and yeah, gonna have lunch there too. Should be a good day.
Hi, camera. I'm not looking at it. Okay, wait.
Oh, sorry, I'm not aiming right. This is Jarvis.
Hey.
This is Mayuko.
Hello.
They're the friends that I keep talking about a lot, right?
Remembering to look at the lens.
Yeah, look at the lens.
Not easy to find her.
They've had me over to work from the Patreon offices today, which is very nice. We just went out for lunch, just got coffee. Now, are we going to do some work now? We should probably do some work.
Yeah, I think we're going to do some work.
terrible job of vlogging yesterday. Hung out, yeah, at Patreon with Mayuko and Jarvis, just worked alongside them. Then in the evening I went to meet up with Zach for drinks. Zach's someone I've known on Twitter for many years, it feels like. Yeah, definitely years. And he is in our Design Life community as well, so that was really cool. And also Kevin came along, who used to be a member of the Design Life community as well, so I know him also from Twitter. I did not get footage of any of it, not even like a b-roll shot, because I was just not even thinking about vlogging, to be honest. But I'm gonna try and do better today. Annoyingly, I've woken up early to try and go through all the entries for the Spaced challenge, which is a design challenge Dan Petty has been running. You would have seen my video about it already, maybe, by the time this vlog goes up, if you have been watching all my videos, but I won't be offended if you don't. Anyway, Dan's asked me to basically film a video judging some of the designs, like picking out some favorites, giving some feedback. So I need to go through the entries, but there's no Wi-Fi in my hotel. Like, it's just sitting there with the like Wi-Fi bars loading for like half an hour and still not connecting. So I've just had a shower and got dressed, and I'm gonna go to Starbucks, because there's one just down the street, because it's San Francisco and there's a Starbucks like pretty much everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna head there and do my research, probably have my meeting from there as well, which is at 8:30. So yeah, got a bit of time, and then I'll come back here and film the video. Wi-Fi didn't really come back to my hotel for several hours, so I just spent a lot of time in that Starbucks. Now though, I've just gotten changed because, did I say already that I'm going to Jarvis's sketch comedy show tonight, and I just felt like I wanted to do something semi-nice. I didn't really bring any nice clothes with me, but yeah, I don't know, just felt like this was more going out appropriate. Now I'm just gathering my things because I'm gonna head to the Patreon offices again. Mayuko is there, and yeah, work alongside her, maybe at a cafe, maybe at the office, I don't know yet, whatever she wants to do. Hi, I'm here to see Mayuko. Working from that cafe right there behind me, sipping on this cold brew that's very strong, so I've hardly drunk any of it. Also though, the ice is melted, so it's kind of, I don't know, increased in its liquid volume. Now I'm going back to the Patreon office to meet up with Mayuko, and we're going to Uber to Jarvis's place to film together. Then I'm going to go try and meet up with Lucy and Mike from Zero for a drink. Then it's time for the show. So a busy evening ahead, but I'm planning a day of like trying to relax a little bit tomorrow to make up for it. One of my favorite little design features in San Francisco is that they have the street names embedded into the concrete of the street, like the cross street. I think that's super smart. Okay, we're at Jarvis's. Mayuko's here. There's Jarvis.
We're making Jarvis move stuff.
Yeah. He specifically said he didn't want us to help.
It's true.
Yeah, so we're just sitting
I'm
here.
just gonna move all the pillows to like this. Ugh.
Wow, look at how cozy this one looks.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, Mayuko, where are we?
We're at Jarvis's improv show.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. We just like went for some drinks and some bar snacks. Now we're here. We've got good seats too. Good morning, it's my last day in San Francisco today. My flight's about 8 p.m. tonight, and checkout is in an hour at 12, so a nice late checkout, which is good because I was out pretty late last night after Jarvis's show. And said goodbye to him and Mayuko, and I also met Jordan, who is on the Sad Boys podcast with Jarvis. I don't think I've talked about that podcast in a vlog, but it's a really good one. You should check it out. Anyway, after I said goodbye to them, I went to meet up with some friends that I used to work with at Zero, which was really nice, and they were at a karaoke bar. I did not do karaoke myself because introvert, but it was really fun to hang out with them there and catch up. I just finished filming a video over there in front of that window, reviewing some designs from the Space Challenge. I've got to edit that video now and also upload it today, just to try and stick to my schedule a little bit. Though I don't think it'd be the end of the world if I didn't upload it till tomorrow, and I kind of would rather like spend time exploring San Francisco, so I don't know, we'll see how I go. I might just wander around and see the city a little bit because I've pretty much just been Ubering down to Soma, and yeah, yesterday I was in the Mission District a little bit, but still I want to go look at the bridge, because when you're in San Francisco you gotta see the bridge, and I do love architecture and that sort of thing. So even though it's touristy, that's probably what I'm going to do today. I would also not be opposed to eating In-N-Out one more time while I'm in California. She took me to this, it was like a Mexican place I guess, but it was all vegan, and yeah, it was really good. It had chimichanga, and quite enjoyed it because I was starving. Then we had an ice cream and went and sat in Dolores Park and just chatted for a while, which is really nice. Just went for a walk along like the waterfront. Was gonna walk all the way down to the Golden Gate Bridge, but it's quite far away to be honest, and time's getting on. I think I just want to get to the airport so that I'm not having any sort of last minute rush. So yeah, I'm gonna back to the hotel now where I left my bags, like in the storage, and head to the airport. My San Francisco trip is coming to an end. I'm quite looking forward to going home, to be honest. Yeah, just really want to be home because I haven't been home much this year.